Hello everyone. Today we are going to see chapter 3 in the bazar of Hyderabad. How do you enjoy bargaining? Let us find out as you from pairs and roles play a shopkeepers and a customers and bargain over the particular product. Have fun. This is the poem which is told about the bazar of Hyderabad. Everywhere is bazar, but what we found in the bazar, there are magician, there are shopkeeper, vendors, goldsmith, musician, and lots of shops are there in the bazaar. You go and buy the products, buy the fruits, buy the cosmetics, buy the gold jewelries or ornaments, ankle rings. You have to go in the bazaar, and you have seen the lots of shops are there, lots of shops are there, and you went there and buy the product and come back home. But in the bazaar, when we go to shop something, we see the each and every product of that shop, and then when we purchase the product, we saw the margin rate is very high and start bargaining. No, uncle, you have to cut this amount. Only you have to take this amount. Only you have to take 120. Only you have to take 100. The bargaining is there with the shopkeeper. You bargain the rate, and you have to cut the rate from the margin line and bargain it. That's lots of fun. No, uncle, you have to keep that amount only. You have to cut that amount. I will pay you 120 or 125. That's called a bargaining. So you see, sometimes your parents are bargaining, sometimes your elder sister or brother are bargaining. So we see this in this poem, we see the lots of bargaining is there with the shopkeepers, maiden, vendors, and some fruit seller, some goldsmiths, and so on. Now, what is the basic message inside the poem? Now, this poem is written by Sarojini Naidu. In the Bazaar of Hyderabad was first published in the year 1912 from the London in form of the book The Bird of Time, written by Sarojini Naidu 1879 to 1949. The poem describes the traditional beauty of a typical Hyderabadi bazaar. The poem is full of lovely pictorial scenes of merchants, vendors, peddlers, goldsmiths, fruit sellers, musicians, magicians offering their arts and wares for sale. The people celebrates the life of occupation of the common folk, their joys and sorrows of everyday life. The poem touches all the five senses: sounds of the musical instrument, the taste of the delicious food, the flavor of spices, and the fragrance of sandalwood henna, and the flowers worn in garland, chapel, the colors of turbans. The poem is in the form of a question and answer. The verse begin with a question and ends with an answer. The poem was very during the the poem was written during the freedom struggle when Naidu was also key in driving out the British from India. Newspapers were banned, so she was encouraging the countrymen to buy Indian goods. She found that a convenient way to spreading her messages. So, this poem is the secret message of the Sarojini Naidu at the British time. She is written this poem to tell all the Indian people to buy the only Indian goods, not to buy the British goods. You have to buy only the products which are used in India and make them encouraging that you have to do this, that so that we save India from the British rulers. At that time, the newspaper are also banned. In this situation, Sarojini Naidu thinks and um, spread this message through this poem in the bazar of Hyderabad. This is the best way to tell and to the send messages to the Indian people, and they read, they listen that poem and buy the products at that days of freedom struggles. So this is the beautiful poem that we see in every bazaar. When we went there, we see lots of products, lots of shops, lots of men's and women's there to buy the products and sell the products. That was the only way to take new products with them. New products you have to take, you have to sell, you have to buy the fruits and etc and etc products. So this is the very beautiful poem by Sarojini Naidu. You have to write the word meaning, you have to write the question and answer, you have to write all the question and answer and send it to the group.